start streaming. And I think we should be live. My hair is looking terrible as always, but what can you do? Right, let's get the chat up and see from there. Okay, right, that's all set up. That's fantastic. Okay, what's up guys, I'm Caddy here, and today guys, some OU laddering. Well, what we're going to be doing is having a go with this Mega Alakazam team, working our way up the ladder with that, and on top of that as well, do some viewer battles. Now, this is going to be a slightly shorter stream than normal. I've got to be going, I'm off on holiday on the Monday, and I've got my mum's 50th on the Friday, so I'm trying to pack and also do this, but I wanted to set aside like an hour and 15, something like that, to do some streaming, because it's a lot of fun, and it's a really, really nice break. Talking about that as well, I just have a very, very brief update before we even start the stream. Basically, as I said, I'm going away on holiday, so there won't be any streams next week, and I'll be going home for Easter, and you guys know, the guys who've been here from Christmas know, unfortunately, I don't have good enough internet to stream at home. It's a real pain, but we get, like, 0.2 upload, which is, like, absolutely, like, you need at least one to be able to stream reasonably. So, unfortunately, streams will be on hold for a few weeks, but don't worry, I will get lives out for you guys and things like that. I've got pretty much everything recorded. There might be one or two things missing from next week, but pretty much everything is recorded, so I do really apologize about that. It's completely out of my control. There's nothing I can do. So at the very least, let's have some fun with this. So we'll probably do a sort of 25 minutes, 30 minutes of laddering, and then go on and do some viewer battles, because I know you guys absolutely love those. On top of that as well, I apologise to people that when I accidentally set the event half an hour earlier, I had no idea how that managed to happen. But I apologise to the guys that were keen and turned up early. So, yeah, I'm really sorry. But anyway, let's see who we've got. So we got Callum Thomas, Little Rich D, Monica Minna, Beast Mode Crafter, Mike, Fusion Gaming 2003, Daniel Kelly, Little Rich, no, I already said Little Rich D, TVR, and I think, Grey Curum as well. And Gotham Plays, and I think that's everyone. Thank you guys so much for making out to the stream, especially early, and as I said, apologise to the guys that got there, you know, very, very early because of my mistake. What we're going to do now is run through the team very briefly. If you guys seen the team builder, you know most of it. Well, we made one or two different changes. First of all, we've got, obviously, Mega Alakazam. That set's basically unchanged. So this is going to be a very hyper-offensive team. We've got the Focus Ashley, Terrakion with the Stealth Rocks, Close Combat Stone Edge, and then finally Taunt to stop opposing rocks and stuff like that. Then we've got the Sylveon, the Choice Spec Sylveon with Hyper Voice, Hidden Power Fire, Psyshock, and Baton Pass. So the Baton Pass is basically to try and get some initiative and things like that if we need to. Then we've got the Defensive Rotom Wash. Now, I know a couple of you guys were asking, why have you got a Defensive Rotom Wash on a hyper-offensive team? Basically, Rotom Wash forces a lot of switches on a lot of things and checks a lot of very offensive threats as well. Things like, it's a reasonable check to things like Weavile and stuff like that, which our team might have a bit of a struggle with, especially if Alakazam's not megaed up yet. So, it just forces loads of really nice switches, and the Volt Switch is really useful to get Alakazam in for free, because you get that little slow Volt Switch that I'm a really, really big fan of. I really like slow pivots. Then we got the Choice Scarf Landorus, which is going to be our check to Megazord X, and also just a really good hard hitter and things like that. And then finally, I did have Sizzle in this slot. It was a Choice Banded Sizzle, but I think Hooper fits this team a lot better. It's a really good handle to Heatrans and things like that. You can still bop the Sizzles with Fire Punch. I wasn't sure if to go for Adamant or Jolly. I think we're going to go Adamant actually to hit a little bit harder. But we got Hyperspace Fury, Gunk Shot, Drain Punch, and Fire Punch. I personally prefer a fully physical Hooper. I know you can run them mixed, but I think it works a lot better in my opinion. Like, you just get that raw power that's really, really nice. So we've got some excellent wall breakers with the Sylveon and the Hooper there, and then we've got some very fast threats to be able to clean up from there, and our little pivot there. So that's the sort of overview of the team. So what we're going to do is go and have a look for some battles and see how the team fares. You guys have just had a little sneak peek at my Screw My Draft team right there, but that's absolutely fine. Honestly, I've done the first couple of battles for those, because obviously I'm not going to be here for the rest of this week or next week, so I've got two of those done, and oh my goodness, that's so much fun. I absolutely loved doing it, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy watching them. So let's go and look for a battle and see from there. Okay, excellent. Let's lead off with our Terrakion. If he leads off with his, whatchamacallit, we can play around that. Leads off with the Rotom. I think this is our opportunity to get, how much do we, I don't want to break the calcs out straight away. I'm pretty sure we would kill, even if this Rotom was a defensive hit. Rotom Heat in this spray is interesting. I just realized we're the wrong laddering account, actually. Let's forfeit that one. Let's use our proper account. I do apologize. I thought I was signed into Pelly Pepper Pride. Oh. I have like 3 different passwords that it could be. Okay, that's it. That's great. Oh, not random battle. God's sake. Okay, right. We're getting there. That's it. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Callum Thomas, thank you for making out the stream. Mike says it's 1 week. The 1 week he won't stream is the week of my birthday. I really apologize for that, Mike, and I hope you have a really excellent birthday. This guy's got a very strange team. Okay, so USA is time went forward an hour, so it's now 4:06. Okay, that helps quite a lot because now you're a little bit more synced up with us. But I don't know when our times change, so we'll just have to see. Jordan loves lizards. Thank you for making out the stream, and also Sally Salamance as well. I do apologize. Right, let's lead off with our Terrakion here. I do apologize if you can hear some loud noises. Right, we got to try and work out what to do here. Do we try and stop him setting up his rocks? I think he's potentially going to set up rocks here. Okay, misread. That was very, very mad misread. But what we can do now is we can go into Rotom. We just took loads of damage just to get a taunt off. Trouble is, I didn't really want rocks up, and it would make more sense for him to go for the rocks. He does just go for the Gyro Ball again. Okay. Do I just fire off a Volt Switch here? I think I do. Let's go into Hooper. I can take a Gyro Ball. I'm probably taking way too much damage. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And now he basically has no switch into a Hyperspace Fury. So that's really, really nice. And we do take him out. I probably... Let's see. Why Psyshock or not Psychic? Mainly because of Chansey. And generally, like, there's not that much difference in power. So it just works a little bit better. Unfortunately, we are the set that does not have... whatchamacallit, so we can't even stay in, which is a bit of a shame. I just really love the coverage because that allows us to bot fairies. We got the way to hit whatchamajiggies, the like Tyrannitars and stuff like that, and we need Fire Punch for Scizor. So that's a real pain. So we got a couple of options. Psyshock, I don't think that's going to kill a Weezing. That's the only problem. Alakazam. Psychic's going to kill, but is Psyshock? No. Okay. If we had Psychic right now, we'd be in such a great position. I think we've got to go into Rotom here, unfortunately. Uses Destiny Bond. Oh, I'm not falling for that. Let's just fire off a Willow here. If he goes into Chandelure, typical start to these streams. Okay. I think what we're going to do here, we're going to fire off a Hydro Pump. And we missed that as well. That's great. Okay. I can take another one. I can take a Sludge Bomb and then I can take a Burn. So let's go for Hydro... Yay! Oh my goodness. Pain Split. Oh... That's really screwed me over. Okay. Thing is, I don't want to switch Alakazam in. I missed 3 times, Mike. You'll get there in a sec. Okay. I think we Pain Split again, and then we can take another one. And then we take the Burn. This stream has not started off well. No, it hasn't. Okay, so we got 2 options. We could just fire off a Hydro Pump here. Or we could Volt Switch. We could go into Alakazam. Alakazam should be able to take the Sludge Bombs. 35%. I mean, it's a reasonable chunk. But, I think we're kind of forced to here. Let's go for the Volt Switch. We kind of lost Rotom. Like, if we'd have got the Burn... and then got like a Hydro Pump off to get some chip damage, we could have then Volt Switched out and we'd have... Oh my goodness. And then we guess he gets the... He does not get the poison. Okay, that's great. We do take a little bit from that. Unfortunately. Miss to macadii. Yep, exactly. let's see. So he's got no reason to do anything else. So we're going to trace the Levitate. That doesn't make too much difference for us. But we do get our Mega off, and that's quite nice. The game's not over yet. We could basically just lock ourselves into Stone Edge. And you guys know what's going to happen. I'm going to miss those. But I'll get into Bomber Snow. Mega Bomber Snow. I can take an Ice Shard. You can't take a Focus Blast. But I've got to hit your Focus Blast. Oh, why not? Let's go for it. I'm going to miss anyway. I can take the Ice Shard. We hit the Focus Blast and we don't kill, unfortunately. Okay. What's our best option here? Okay. Rotom's probably our switch here. Just because Alakazam's actually still got very... It's very, very useful for us. I know we've not got much HP, but if it's not Scarf Chandelure, we could be in a great position. So, we've got a couple of options. We could go into Hooper. Yeah, exactly. I'll live, but I'll miss the Focus Blast. Sylveon is kind of a win condition at the minute. So I'm thinking Hooper, but the question is, how much does Hooper take? Have I actually got my... let me just check. Because I know I took this from the... Oh no, I took this from the Choice Banded set, so it should be okay. I'm just worried it's got a negative defense nature. I'm pretty sure I just picked Adamant, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we could go into Hooper. Ice Shard does 33. And considering we don't outspeed anything else, I think that's the best way to go. See, Terrakian's still got value, because we outspeed... we might be able to outspeed that. I think this is the way to go, because we can just fire off a... That's the only thing. The Chandelure could be Scarf. Sylveon's kind of going to be very, very useful for us later on. So that's really nice. I'm just going to fire for Drain Punch. It wouldn't make much sense for him to switch out. So that's great. Now let's see what he goes into. Basically, we're losing Hooper here, which is a bit of a shame. Goes into Dragonite. I've got to Hyperspace Fury. He does go for that E-Speed. Okay. But now, Sylveon can come in. Yeah, that's the thing. Nothing else would carry a Choice Scarf apart from the that thing. I'm sure I can take a Choice Banded E-Speed. How much does a Chandelure take from this though? Choice Scarf versus Sylveon. 58. Okay, and I can take a hit. Okay, let's go for the Hyper Voice. Goes into Taurus. That's a dead Taurus. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Goes into Chandelure now. I think at this rate, we sack off Terrakion, we can go into Landorus, we can fire off a Stone Edge, and that's probably our best play. See what he decides to lock himself into. He does just lock himself into that. That's probably locked into... It's Life Orb. Okay. Well, that makes our life a lot easier. We can go into... let's see, Snow Warning with a multi-scale user. So we definitely outspeed. He lost HP. Yep, lost some of its HP, it lost that. So we can just go into Alakazam now. Trace the Flash Fire. That's pretty sweet. So what we can do now is, I think... We can't go for sub. Yeah, Dragonite with weather is almost always a bad idea. Super Vegito, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. We're going to go for the Psyshock. It doesn't kill. Okay, it was just in case he was going out into, whatchamacallit. It's fine, though, because I can now go into Landorus. And I can just go for... Well, U-turn should kill. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. If I'd have been Scarfed, I'd have traced the Flash Fire. That's a really good point. Okay, goes into Dragonite. Its scale is broken. So let's just Hyper Voice here, and that should be game. I have a feeling this is Banded Dragonite as well, but I'm pretty sure we can take any form of Banded. Oh, no, it's not. It is the DD set. Well, Hyper Voice is going to bop that, so that's absolutely great. Okay. GG. Let's go on from there. Okay. Couple of possible leads there. Possibly the Lando. Or even the Charizard. The question is, what's our play? I need Rocks Up, is what I need, because of the Charizard. So I think Terrakion is our play. I might end up having to sack off Terrakion if that's like, if he leads off with the Lando. But actually, I guess I could then pivot into Rotom. Goes into Clefable to start with. I've just... Do I taunt? I think I taunt this turn. Because he's either going to Stealth Rocks or he's going to T-Wave. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So we can set up our rocks. We need those rocks up because they're really, really key. We can take that absolutely fine. And who do we go out into? Probably the Sylveon. We can take a Moonblast on the chin. Now the Taunt ends here. Now he's got a choice. I could Hyper Voice here. I think Hyper Voice is my best play. 40. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage. The T-Wave comes. God, I love Clefable. let's go for Hyper Voice here. And I get powered. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. He's going to recover up here. Nope, goes into Magneton. Okay, so we get a nice double off. That works really well for us, because we should technically outspeed. I see no harm in firing off a Drain Punch here. If he decides to switch, he's not got much that can appreciate this. So we'll have to see. Dragon Dance Smeargle. Oh. Val Nana, thank you so much for making it out to the stream as well. Let's see. You just ask if your opponent sets up rocks. Yeah, exactly. So the Azumarill comes in. We're going to go for that Gunk Shot because it's worth it. We're going to miss. But if you... Oh, no, we don't miss. Okay, great. We take out Azu. Wall Breaker's coming through, and Azu's a big threat that's out the way, so that's absolutely great. This is looking like a team where, in a bit, we should be able to handle it with... what's we call it? Now, I apologise for that. I think this guy's Scarf. So, I definitely think my best switch here is the Rotom. Or even my own Lando. Geomancy Smeargle. Unfortunately, because of the Baton Pass clause, that doesn't really work. I think we go into our own Lando this time. Goes to the U-turn. Okay. Let's see what he decides to do. Because I could be defensive or it could be offensive. He's not going to be too sure. Oh! Miles Powell, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. Goes into Slowbro. I'm just going to U-turn here. 43%, that's pretty sweet. The Rocky Helmet comes through. But that's his free switch into Rotom here. Bad Zombie 4, thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. Now what we can do is we can Volt Switch. He goes into Lando, that's fine. I was so tempted to Willow there. But we can take any hit from this, so I'm not too worried. Let's just fire off a Willow here. If Flame Wall worked on Flash Fire. Bad Zombie, thank you for making it out to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself, and thank you so much for the subscription. I really, really appreciate that. If Toxic Orb worked on Toxic Boost. Out comes Magnezone. We're going to get the burn off, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to Volt Switch here. I'm pretty sure I should outspeed unless... maybe I'll get the slow Volt. Do I go into Lando here? Lando's still extremely useful. Okay, I get the fast Volt Switch off, so there wasn't any harm in doing that. The question is, what do we want to go into? So I could go into Lando. This guy's definitely choiced. Let's go into Lando. I think that's our play. He does Flash Cannon. Ah, got us. Okay. That's fine. At that range now, I can go into Hooper, I can Hyperspace Fury, and basically something dies, which is really, really nice. It's always those 50-50s that are really, really tricky. We take him out. We've still got Rotom though, so we've got our pivot into Lando. So that's really, really nice. That's the only thing. Like, we do get a kill every time with, whatchamacallit, but it does bait in basically everything. Durant, yeah. Durant is definitely not durable. Let's just Volt Switch here. We need to find out what set this is. If this is Y, I can sleep a little bit easier, actually. But if it's anything else, if it's X, the loss of Lando could be huge. He does just Dragon Claw. We live on 1. Okay, so we got Death Folder right there. That's really, really nice. And what we can do now is we can go into... we could go into Alakazam here and get our Mega up. Let's see. So the options are Terrakion, Farfetch'd Stone Edge. It's a bit iffy. Oh, the Clefable's still low, I think. For some reason, my skin isn't actually showing the damages. Let me just take it off for 1 second and we can check. It's not showing me the damages. Okay. I think it's at about 50%. Let's use this opportunity to pivot into Alakazam. And, will a Shadow Ball kill from there? Versus Charizard. Mega Charizard X Dragon Dance. Shadow Ball does 42 to 48, so I can Shadow Ball here. Trace the Tough Claws boost, and we kill the Charizard. Okay, that's great. Massive threat out the way. Durant is not durable because he ripped off Kevin Durant. Okay, so now we can beat this guy at his own game, because basically what we do is we go into Rotom. He's going to be locked into U-turn. Now we go into Sylveon. And we get Hyper Voice off. Don't get powered, Sylveon. That's basically your job now. Yes! Okay, okay. Fantastic. Out comes Lando now. He can lock himself into EQ. Now that's a little bit scary. I think I just stay in a Hyper Voice here. I'm pretty sure... Even a Landorus's T's Earthquake? Oh, I can't take it. Okay, so he may end up sweeping us. That's not great. No, especially the rocks up. I expected it to do less than that. And I can't... Oh, I know what to do. I've got to go into Alakazam here. I trace the Intimidate. That's really, really key. Because now, I'm pretty sure I can take the Intimidate. With the Intimidate drop, I can take it. Psychic does 65. Shadow Ball does 41 to 48. I go for the Shadow Ball here. He switches out into Slowbro. We kill the Slowbro. Okay. We're back in business. Because now... what we can do is we can go into Terrakion. Yeah, the stream is a little bit shorter, unfortunately, just because I'm really, really pushed for time. Like, it is pretty crazy. So now I go into Alakazam here. Gets the attack drop. So at -1. 66 to 78. So it's still a roll. So we could still sack off Hooper. Because at -2... yeah, 50 to 58. Okay, that's our play. We go into Hooper now. Lose that. And now we go into Alakazam. We can guarantee take the hit unless he crits us. And then we can go just for the Psy Shock, I think is our best bet. We can take that. That's great. We played the end game perfectly. And that is really, really awesome. I'm really, really happy with that. And we're still working our way up, which is great. I think what we're going to do now, actually, as I said, because the stream is really, really short, I do apologize, guys. We are going to move over to the viewer battles. I'd rather do a few more viewer battles than the laddering because I know you guys love battling me. So I'm going to log into macadii. There you go. So first come, first serve for challenges, and we'll get as many of you guys done as we can. My diamond team so far is Turtwig and Magikarp. I mean, to be honest, if you're going to get a Garrett, he says, what other mon should I get later on? Oh, no, sorry, she, Monica. I apologize for that. I didn't see who said it. I just answered the question. But, yeah, Monica, I would say, yeah, Starly and Shinx are definitely good picks. Starly's really, really nice. With a Staraptor, because Staraptor's great. Trying to think what other things. To be honest, if you get Gyarados, you're basically going to win anyway, so it's fine. Let's go for a battle against Latios is Ubers. Let's go for that. Okay. Ooh, Sun Team. Okay, so we got a couple of possible leads. I think overall Terrakian's our lead. Who should I challenge? Challenge macadii. Yeah, if you challenge macadii. Let's lead Terrakian here. We need our Stealth Rocks up if we can. Leads up with the Liepard. See, I could switch out here, predicting the T-Wave. Or I could... I think that's our play. Because we can still U-turn. Goes to the Sunny Day now. Should have got my rocks up. Alright, let's go for the U-turn now. It can't touch me. We're going to have to be slightly reactive with this, but we'll just have to see. I just couldn't afford, because Terrakian puts in so much work, especially outside of the sun against this guy's team, that I just couldn't afford to get T-Wave there. Goes into Entei. Question is, what do you want to do? We could go into Rotom here, because we can take any hit from this guy. And still fire for Hydro Pump. I think that's our bet, because we can Pain Split and do all those shenanigans. Let's just fire for Hydro Pump. I know it's neutral, but it might be our best bet for the time being. Because what I don't want to do is... Actually, I could get the slow Volt Switch, but it doesn't really achieve much. I don't know if this is banded. This could be banded, actually. So maybe it is our play. Locks himself into E-Speed. I can go into Lando. Okay, yeah, I think this is our play. Alexis, thank you so much for making out to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. Goes down to Houndoom. We get that Volt Switch off. Well, that's great. Now, who do we want to go into here? We got two options. We got the Alakazam. We could be extremely cheeky and get that sub up. The trouble is, I then have to rely on Focus Miss, or I could go into Landorus here. Or I could go into Terrakian right now and scare something out. I could fire off a powerful CC. Okay, Terrakian's our play here. He has no switch into a CC. So I could either stay in. No, because he is going to have the Sucker Punch. Let's go for the CC here. Terrakian is going to be clutch. But I do really want rocks up at the same time. So I need to work out how to maximize how useful this Terrakian is. Whenever I play Pokemon, I always catch the regional bird, since the flying type is pretty much mandatory. That's fair enough. I do agree with that. 97%. Fantastic. I think it's just our play to CC again. Could be Scarf, but I doubt it. Probably Heat Rock. That's great. We got rid of one of the stun users. Goes into Leafeon now. Right. At this point, I think it's my play to set up rocks, just because of the Entei and everything like that. Let's go for that. Leaf Blade we can take because of the Sash. We can set up our rocks, and that's great. Now what we do is, do we sack off the Terrakian? Is the next question. What speed is, what's it called? Heliolisk. So it may have just outlived its usefulness. Okay, yeah, it's outlived its usefulness because the Heliolisk can outspeed. So I think we just CC here. Burn turns of Sun. Okay. So we got a couple of options. We could go into Lando. I don't like the look of Lando, just because Leaf Blade's still going to do a decent chunk. But then we can U-turn as the sun goes down. And I really like that idea. We get the Intimidate drop. Leafeon, how much are you going to do to us? 29. That's going to be Life Orb, though. 37. Okay, that's still quite a bit. Okay. Sylveon's not going to appreciate it. I kind of want to save Sylveon. I think Lando is our only real play. Because we can U-turn. U-turn really doesn't do too much. Oh, no, because that's -2. That's why. We're still going to do a lot. So let's U-turn here. Could knock off. I completely forgot about that. But does end up switching out. Goes into the Life Orb. Come on, can we kill? Yes. Okay, no more sun. That is absolutely fantastic. What we can do now is... let's see. Is Sylveon our best play? Maybe not. Alakazam, not just yet. I think it's got to be Rotom right here. But rocks are going to really help us. Out comes the Evil Doge. Now, Houndoom, how much do you do versus Sylveon? Not that I can do much. Oh, I guess Hyper Voice still does a lot. Fire Blast, I can take Dark Pulses. Okay, I think that is choice specs, isn't it? Are we HP invested? I can't remember. I think we might be. Because that's going to be really, really important. We've got 184 in HP, so we can take those. Okay, I think that's our play. We go into Sylveon. Out comes Leafeon. Okay, that's even better. You love Pheasant. Ooh, I'm not a fan of Pheasant, I must admit. Sunny Day. Ah, he's got the manual Sunny Day right there. That's fair enough. Goes down to Entei. At this rate, we kind of win with Lando. So that's pretty sweet, because we can lock ourselves into EQ. Though he could be Scarf. I won't put it past him having Scarf whatchamacallit. So, at this rate, Sylveon's kind of... I mean, I could take a hit from the Hyper Voice. Hooper's probably my least useful member right now. Yeah. Especially in the sun. So I think I sack Hooper here. Now I go into Landorus. And I can fire off these EQs, which is really, really nice. 136 teams. Yeah, I made a whole ton of teams. And I've got ones on my old PC as well. So this is only since... Most of them have been since the changeover. And when I got my new PC, which was like late August? Not August. Late October. So not too long. I just like to make loads and loads of teams and stuff like that and have fun. Out comes Evil Doge. Wait, is this the Scarf? Has he shown any item? I think we go into Sylveon here. It is the Mega. I was just not sure at all. It didn't really make it clear. So I think what we do is we just fire off a Hyper Voice here. Fire Blast is going to bop us. But he is going to go down to Solar Power right now. Oh, because the sun fades. Ooh. Well, we're just going to go into Lando here. And go for the Earthquake. Honocamp, sorry. Thank you so much for making it out to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. We're fighting a spooky, scary sun team with our hyper-offensive team. And luckily it ended up working quite well. So, I'm just going to fire off an EQ here. I think that's our best way to go. We can take an E-Speed. And we do win from there. That was a really, really great game. GG, man. Right. Let's go for the next one. Nate PKM. Ooh, okay. Could be Tank Chomp. Let's see. The battle with Will versus George, yeah. Oh, on George's side, yeah. Don't forget to go check that out on George's side. Good luck, have fun. Also, after the stream, go check out the GBA channel. There might be something I'm releasing on there. Could be an epic fish battle, but I can't tell you. I didn't say anything. Okay, probably Tank Chomp to lead. So the question is, do we want to work around that? We can lead off with a Sylveon. How much do we do with a Sylveon to Magnezone? Hyper Voice took KOs. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Let's lead off with Sylveon here. Let's get some offense going to start with. Oh, leads off with the Magnezone. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've kind of just got to go straight into Rotom. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, Alexis, I apologise. I didn't realise you wouldn't be able to hear that. But I'm sure someone in the stream chat will be able to tell you exactly what they overheard. Okay, we got to switch here. Ah, if we'd have led Terrakion, we'd be in such great position. Oh, okay, that does nothing. Gets the Spadef drop, though. That's not appreciated. So I could go for the Willow here. I'm going to go for Willow here. Goes out to Garchomp. And we miss again! Why do we always miss our predictions? Oh my goodness. Shohan, you just... no, Shohan. Shohan, not Shohan. You had an excellent moment getting here to the stream because... yeah. Oh my goodness, why do we always miss our predicted Willows? It's just anything that's got 80 to 85% accuracy, I just always seem to miss. Yes, Thrifter Sweeps, you can challenge me at any point. We are a little bit pushed for time, so there's not... He's going to cruise Shohan. Oh, sorry, he's going to call Shohan, yeah. Shohan, yeah. Called it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shohan. Oh, I don't know what it is. Goes to you keep predicting the switch, that's great. We get the burn off, and that's really, really nice. Now what do? We could get the second Willow off. Or we could Volt Switch predicting the switch. I'm going to Volt Switch here. Could set up rocks. Let's go for it. I'm feeling risky. 2 ground types, let's Volt Switch. Yeah, got him. Okay, now we go into Terrakion. He could be Scarfed, as I said. So the question is, do we just want to fire for CC here? I mean, there's almost like no disadvantage of firing off for CC. Like, we could kill this, which is a massive problem to our team. Okay, I think I'll just click CC here. I can always set up rocks and everything else. Yeah, he's Scarfed. Okay. Getting rid of this is more important than rocks for this. Actually, I do need rocks up for the Mega Pincer. Need to remember that. So, Terrakion are going to come back out later on. Let's go into Rotom, and we can pivot back out into Terrakion. Ryan, thank you so much for making it out to the stream. Cornwall. Oh my goodness, I love that. Let's Volt Switch here. We can go into that. I don't have the GBA channel. It just goes into Barches here. Right, now we got to predict the switch. We got to predict the Stealth Rocks right here. So we're kind of forced to go into Terrakion right now. We got Rotom, so I'm not too scared of the Pinsir. I know for a fact that I can take a quick attack with a max HP Mega Alakazam. So that's really nice. Yep, I'll send a link at the end of this, and I'll probably end up putting it live. He does go for that Stone Edge, so he's probably choiced. That's really, really interesting. I can go into Sylveon here, and I can basically get a Choice Specs Hyper Voice on there. But, Because I meant to release it at like 9:30ish, but then I realized America is 1 hour ahead, so actually I might as well release it straight after the stream, like half an hour early. So as soon as the stream ends, you'll be able to go and watch that if you want to, and be the first people to. It's coming now. Yeah, so for you guys that don't know what Epic Fish Battles is, basically it's a series that I do. It comes out very occasionally, just because it's such a pain to edit, where I've got 2 fish, and based on their position in the tank, I can make them choose the Pokemon's moves and switches, and basically either battle each other or battle humans, which is a lot of fun. And for the GBA special, basically, how it works, oh, we're just going to kill that pincer. We straight up bop that pincer. That's great. And basically, with the GBA one, I do a GBA special. So, oh, Landorus comes out. I'm pretty sure I can take a hit. If we just Oko Landorus, though I think this might not be Choice Scarf. I mean, even then, if it's adamant, like, locked, I still kill. But if that's 240 HP. That's defensive. Do I save this? I think I actually do, just because it matches up so well with the rest of his team. Goes to SD. Oh, we could have just bopped him. I've got a Willow here, and I got to make sure I hit. I've got answers to this, so I'm not too scared. Let's see. Let's have a look. I missed your draft, sorry. Little Rich D, Mega Tita, Terrakion, Fortress, Azumarill, Galvantula, Granbull, Conkeldurr, Talonflame, Nidoking, Mainshell, Noivern. That looks a really, really spooky team. The only issue I could potentially see is with hazards and stuff like that. You don't want to be bringing Fortress every single time because people will predict that. But with Talonflame, you're kind of forced to, and especially, and also Noivern as well. So you just have to watch out for that. We hit the burn. Okay, great. And he's lump, so it makes no difference. I'm going to go for another one right here. I can take any hit. I'm pretty sure. What, sorry? He said nothing? I'm really confused right now. Did I say something weird, or... Huh? I'm really confused. I have no idea what's going on right now. Right, let's fire off a Hydro Pump, sack off the Rotom. Why is the chat gone really weird? I'm really confused. Okay, can we... Oh, I don't think we can kill a defensive Landorus, unfortunately. Ryan Kirkpatrick. What was that? Okay, so it's going back to normal. I have no idea why the chat went randomly awkward. I'm in my draft. It's more of a chill draft. In my draft attack, but it's more of a chill draft. Where you just drop your next week's and oh, you got Mega Aerodactyl. That's really, really cool. That's awesome. Oh, you're just trying to tease me. Okay. What's it? Alexis? I'm really confused now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. About the camera up. Okay. Now I get it. So, question is, Alakazam, can you kill? A Psychic would kill. So every time situation we've had, Psychic would have been better. Okay, we kind of got to go into our own Landorus, which is a shame. Kind of sack off Hooper right now. I think it's our best bet. Or we just knock off here. Landorus is still relatively useful. So I don't particularly want to lose that. But I need some way to kill this guy, or at least get some damage off, because a Psyshock... Actually, this is defensive Landorus, isn't it? No, this is the Choice Scarf set. Okay. 54 to 64. So I just need a bit of chip damage. Let's see. I could knock off here. Actually, that's not going to do much, is it? I think I got a Stone Edge. Okay, we force him out. That's even better. 41%. Does he show an item? He does not show an item. I've got to click Stone Edge here. If he's Belly Drum, I'd lose. Oh yeah, the special defense, max HP defense, max HP, wrong song with fireproof. Oh. Alakazam can't kill it, unfortunately. It's just out of range. If I had Psychic, I'd have killed. Let's see. I've got to Stone Edge here, because if he Belly Drums, I basically lose. I can take an Aqua Jet, so we can work out from there. I'm pretty sure I could take an Aqua Jet. Oh, maybe not. If it's banded, then I won't. It's either banded or it's Belly Drum, and I hate the fact that you never know. You got yourself a 5 IV Tox crit. That's really, really awesome. On the crit. I think he may have set up the Belly Drum. Goes down to Garchomp. I'm going to go into Sylveon this turn. Just because he's probably not going to go for that. Let's see. All of the Pokemon are unnamed, I think. We need some nicknames. Oh, Stone Edge I can take. And basically something's dead. Your favourite's there, Mike, is it? So, Mike, why do you like Teddy Ursa so much? I'm just wondering. Right. Okay, he's lost Landorus. I forgot that Landorus was burnt, actually. That helps us a lot. And we take him out. Jafar. Yeah, we can go for Jafar. Or we could go for Ollie's nickname of Alakabam. Nah, let's go for Jafar. I love the nickname. Oh, wait, a caps lock. Mirror. Okay, Latios versus Sylveon. We might be able to take this. Because it is a Latias. I can take a Psyshock, so I just Hyper Voice here. Yep. And that just leaves the Garchomp, which I know I can kill. So, let's just Hyper Voice here. Locks himself into Stone Edge. He is Scarf Chomp. Okay. Well, I can just go into Lando here and just EQ the world. Yep, that's our play. That's great. GG, man. Fists for Hooper. Yeah, we can do that. Fists for Hooper. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of defensive Sylveon. Sylveon in draft. That's something I've wanted to use for a while. Really, really want to use. Rotom is washing machine. Yep, we can go for that. Terrakion, Rocky. Yep. I've not had much success with this lead Terrakion. Love of bears just kind of stuck with me. My favourite animal was bear, and I got a toy bear when I was little, so I used to carry around everywhere. Oh, that's really cute. Has some pokes of Clefable, but Clefable is, yeah, it is better overall. But I really like Sylveon as a wall breaker. Next one. Prado's Pokemon. Okay. Weavile Spook. Weavile is so spook. I'm not too sure what he's going to lead with. I think Terrakion might be our lead here. No rocks as well, which is really, really interesting. That's unbearable, is it, Mike? Oh my goodness. Oh. And as always, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to leave a like. I would really, really appreciate it. As I said, I know it's not too long, but this is the last stream we're going to be having for a while. It makes me really sad that I have to say that, but there's not much I can do. Landwalker. Yeah, we could go for that. Landorus is Landwalker. You want my my opinion? Okay, my opinions on Clefable. Okay, so Clefable I would say is better than, like, a better wall, better everything than Sylveon. But Sylveon makes a much better bulky wall breaker. So that's why I prefer it. Leads off with Azu. Oh, you're going to be Belly Drum. I've got the answer to it. I've got Rotom. Let's go into Rotom. Even if he's Belly Drum, I outspeed and I can kill. Okay, he is Belly Drum. I'm pretty sure I kill. I'll be mad if I don't kill. I hate to zoom roll, Belly Drumming. I don't kill. Yeah, I can't even take a player off. So I got a Volt Switch and basically choose something to die. How much does a +6? It's going to take way too much. 35. Okay, so I think my play here is I Volt Switch. Now, I could go into Terrakion here. I need Hooper. Hooper's a relatively good. Oh, actually, no. Maybe Hooper's less good. Maybe Hooper's not particularly great. Actually, I kind of need it to Wall Break for the Mega Venusaur, though. I've got this Alakazam. This is where I think Psychic works better on Alakazam. I've got so many answers to like every single match I've got. It just works a lot better. I could go into Terrakion here, pop my Focus Sash, go back out to Rotom on the Aqua Jet. I think that's my play. Goes to the knockoff. Okay. Now he's forced to Quick Attack, Aqua Jet. Oh, the crit. That's not going to kill us, but that's going to bring us dangerously low. Okay. That crit may have nearly done that. I've got some... Yeah, I've got videos pre-recorded and stuff. You're still going to get really often uploads and stuff. It's just they're going to be manual uploads rather than anything else. Actually, that probably wasn't the switch. I'm now... Okay, I'm baiting the Thunder. Do I just EQ here? I mean, he's coming here for a reason. If I just lock myself into Earthquake, do I just win? Earthquake, HP Ice. See, if without the specs, it's a roll. Do I want to risk that roll? I'm going to go for it. Yeah, okay. I didn't think he would be. Enrico Tazine, thank you, macadii. My aunt died today. I cried a lot. I'm really sorry to hear that, Enrico. I hope you're okay and everything like that, and you know your whole family is okay. And I'm really sorry to hear that. It's really horrible when those sorts of things happen. Okay. We're kind of forced into Rotom here and sack that off. There's a bear emoticon. Oh my goodness, Mike, you're gonna be happy. That's kind of made you happy for all the time, hasn't it? Okay, right. He goes to the Ice Shard. See, Lando, can you take an Ice Shard? You can take an Ice Shard. Oh, I see, you couldn't take a non-intimidated Ice Shard. U-turn kills, so do I just want to... No, Lando's still a really good check to the bird. I've not got much else to the bird, so I don't think that's worth it. I could go into Sylveon here. Does Hooper take a hit? No, I don't take an Icicle Crash. Does Sylveon? I can take a... Okay, I've got to go into Sylveon, basically. And I've got a Fire for Hyper Voice. There's nothing else I can do. Poison Jab, I can live. And we take out the Sylveon. Let's not take out the Sylveon, we take out the Weavile. You're going to use that to frame every message, Mike, so I know who that is. That's fair enough. Goes down to Dinosaur. I'm just going to hyper voice here. I don't think that's worth keeping this guy around. Outspeeds with the Giga Train. So I could go into Hooper here. How much does Hooper do? Against Venusaur. Ice Space Fury is a Turk KO, and he has no switch in. I think Hooper's our switch here. So we can take Sludge Bombs. This is our Wall Breaker. Let's go for the Hyperspace Fury. And we should be able to kill everything. The stream is nearly over. I think we're going to have one more battle after this. 71%, that's really respectable. Sludge Bomb's going to come through. Snags the poison, that's a shame. But we're going to get one more hit off, and that's all we need. We can't miss. So this is like my perfect move. Okay, that's great. We still got Lando, so we got checks. Okay. This is going to be a close game. Goes into Talonflame now. I can't afford for this guy to do anything remotely dangerous. Like that Swords Dance, you're not doing that. You're going to die. I'm not going to let you be cheeky. Okay. Now what I can do is I can go into Lando. I can get a U-turn off. If it's Scarfed, he's kind of got to Draco. I do need to find a way to have longer streams. I do apologize, Grey Kyurem. What I might do, though, at some point, is do, like, whatchamacallit? Like a longer stream, but have, like, sections of it, so I had to take, like, you know, like, and go on from there, if that makes sense, because that would be really, really cool. So let's go into, let's sack off Terrakion here. That's our play. Goes to the Draco, that's great. And now we can just U-turn again with Landorus and win from there. Right, we're going to go for one final battle. But yeah, so I might try and do that. Like, do a really, really long stream, maybe to celebrate something, basically. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any streams when I go back home. It's really annoying. The only thing that might work is if I can run an Ethernet cable. Basically, my bedroom is like the other side of the house from the box, and also our internet is terrible anyway. So like, even like if you're right at the box, you might get like 0.5 up. I might have a look and see if there's any way at all that I might be able to improve it. Because if I could, that would be fantastic. Right. My unusual profile pic color makes me stand out quite a bit. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm not usually living at home. Yeah. Okay. Right. Speckles. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's go for that. Ooh, okay. Trick Room. Similar to my one that I had. That's really interesting. I'm going to lead off Terrakion, because I can taunt his Trick Room leads. Yeah, basically, that's my home. But, because I study, I live away from home. It's really weird. I've got, like, home. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I have basically, like, 2 homes. It is quite funny. Right. Goes into Yancy. That's taunts right here. That's our best bet. And then what we can do is go for something else. I have no idea what just yet, but oh, he's got the that's a real shame. He forgot he could have that. The GBA draft versus Pokemon Fight Club draft. Maybe one day. That could be quite cool. Diancie, you're a pain. Let's go into Rotom here. Sets up the rocks. Okay, so I'm going to fire off the Willow here. See if it decides to switch. This is the problem. I don't think we can just buy better internet. Because I live out in the country, and Cornwall's like not the most sophisticated technological area. area, I just don't get good enough internet. It's a real pain. Trick Room's going to be a real pain. But we can work around it. I only got 2 more turns of Trick Room, so that's fine. Goes into Heracross right now. I really don't have a switch for Heracross. Heracross is basically just going to 6-0 me. I'm kind of forced to hope that I don't outspeed. No, Bullet Seed, I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to live that. And still got 1 more turn of Trick Room. Oh my goodness. We're forced to go into Lando here. Because we can Intimidate, and that's going to help a lot. And then we U-turn. We just basically need some offensive pressure now. We need to stop him from setting up any form of hazards. Not hazards. You know, setting up Trick Room again. Like, Sylveon's Hyper Voice puts in so much work here. I don't know if we're going to kill a physically defensive... what's it called? Cophagrigus, but that's the only thing. Oh, I got hiccups. So we nearly kill. So we might. Goes into Daunt straight away. Okay. He's going to be min speed, so we could go into Sylveon. Fists is kind of useful, but then I could Drain Punch. Maybe that's the play. I think that's the play. This is gonna be a really tense match. I live in Cornwall memes incoming. Oh my goodness. The great thing is, Fists puts so much pressure on his team that he's kind of a bit stuck. How much do we do? Oh, how much? We could potentially just win this with Hooper. Versus, what's it called? Heracross. Fire Punch. 69, 80. Okay. Oh. Do we just kill a Cophagrigus? I wouldn't put it past us. I mean, like, it is... what's it called? Oh, I think we might. It's a big roll. It's a roll, but it's a roll in our favor. And that's max, absolute max for death. Yes, okay. No more Trick Room. I live inside a wall made of corns. Oh, been to Cornwall a few times in the past, but not for a long time. It's such a lovely place to live, I must admit. I really, really like it. I forgot to tell you, the Sun team, the first battle, you had a surprise to the Rosen Mosh. You had Solar Beam. Oh my goodness. That's so wall corny. Oh my goodness. I do pay attention to the chat, don't worry. It just takes a bit of time for it to update. So, we'll do my challenge disappear. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last battle, so I do apologise for that. Out comes the Hooper. This is going to be min speed Hooper. Yeah, I just click Hyperspace Fury, and I kill the Hooper. That's the trouble with Trick Room teams. If you lose your Trick Room setters, you're in a lot of trouble. Out comes Conk. So I could go into Sylveon here. And I think Sylveon's my play. I need to save this guy because he can still do a lot of damage to the rest of his team. Let's see. Laser Sword, yeah, unfortunately this is the last battle. I really apologise. He's too busy sweating to see everything. To be fair, I'm trying to... It's hard. I got to entertain you guys. I got to talk to you guys. And then also do all the battling and stuff like that. Oh. Who's a cute TP? Thank you for making it out to the stream. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Goes to the Stone Edge. I can't take that very well. But he has no switch into a Hyper Voice. So that's really nice. Where's my amino at? I apologise, who's a cute T-Pig. I can take that Mach Punch. That's really, really nice. Goes out into Daunt. I have no reason not to. Daunt's going to be spooky. $54 to $60. So I can't even go into that. Landorus. Okay, I can take an Aquajet. So I think that's my best bet. Bait him to go for that. The amount of times Will mid-sentence just stops and continues sweating it out. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible for doing that. But don't forget, after this as well, I'll go and make that thingamajiggy live on the GBA channel, and you guys can go check that out. If you, obviously, if you want to, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to, but you guys might you might enjoy that. Oh, I just realized. Just check. Okay, goes into Heracross. Now we go into Jafar. Now, we can't sub. Can we take a hit from a Crawdaunt? I'm pretty sure we can. I can take an Aquajet. So I just Psychic here. He could switch, but I think that's our play. How much do we do with a Shadow Ball? Enough where a Life Orb from the Daunt, Life Orb hit will take out the Daunt. Okay, that's great. You think I should be in GBA Season 6? We'll just have to see. I can't guarantee anything, unfortunately. Or provide any form of confirmation. I do have set stream dates, Laserstorm, but unfortunately, due to me going home, I'm not going to be streaming for a little while. So this is actually the last stream for a bit of time. About 5 weeks or so. But, okay, that's the end of it. But I will be resuming once I get back. And then I think I've got 3 weeks on when I'm in America, because I've got a field trip. So that's going to be really, really fun. And Brian says, I confirmed in a PM that I'm in GBA Season 6 because we're such good friends. That definitely not true. But, well, so I'm going to have like another 3 weeks break from there. But after that, then it's more streaming and stuff like that. So I just basically trying to fit as many streams as I can when I can. But, don't worry, for the times that we don't have streams, I will be putting up uploads. I've got stuff recorded for next week. I've got pretty much everything recorded. The only thing I was unable to do was the Wednesday laddering. But basically what we'll do is we got a team builder, but I'll do the laddering and stuff after that when I get home. But that means I actually get feedback from the team as well, which is really, really nice. But anyway, we're going to have to wrap up the stream from here, unfortunately, because I'm super, super busy at the minute. But I really, really enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys did enjoy it as well. I know it was really, really short. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I'm about to make this GBA thing go live, so if you give me like 5 minutes or so, just keep checking Twitter, keep refreshing that page. It should go live from there. So I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. I could even post the Fish Battles video in the chat as well if you wanted me to. And I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.